You're watching Gold Rush on Rush, and we're recapping the Season 7 episode, Go Down Fighting. So what happened? Slucifer broken down again? You bet. Rocks are falling into the riffles. Parker storms away swearing? You bet. He blames Rick, who is at his own claim, and orders him to fix it. It turns out Parker has been using the screen deck panels incorrectly, but Rick fixes it. The next day, Rick is clearing a tailings pile. Parker arrives and blames Rick for random things we know nothing about. Then there is a really long, awkward silence. Parker drives away and leaves all the work to Rick. They start a clean-out. A preliminary look shows nothing, so Chris refers to it as a HOFFMAN cleanup. That's the best line I've heard in weeks. They hold a birthday party for Parker. They have crab, steaks, but no Parker. They all act like he's gone mysteriously missing, but he's on the claim weighing out his gold. 96.4 ounces. Disappointment, long stares, and swearing. Tony starts the week by smelting his gold. He buys another barge, a power barge, and it's a pile of rusted junk. First, they need to move it. Cue the lifting, muddy roads, spinning wheels, promised tragedy, commercial break, then no tragedy at all. And then we see unloading, which involves lifting, tipping machines, and swearing. Then we see assembly, which involves welding and swearing. But can Gene get the engines running? Well, not at first. There is too much pressure and the oil is leaking. But this is Gene we're talking about. The engines are running in no time. Todd is digging along a former dredge path for about 60 seconds. Then the pay streak runs out. Time to implement the master plan. They start digging under the actual dredge tailings, and by they, I mean one guy, as the rest of them are just sitting around and watching. Really, just look. But they can't get to the bottom, and they can't find pay. So they switch excavators, hit bedrock, but still don't hit any pay. Todd says he feels like a failure this year. Might want to fact check that. They test pan the material and find nothing. Todd says it literally broke his heart. You might want to fact check that too. The cleanup reveals a laughable 12.55 ounces. Todd gives a motivational speech to hang in there, but it doesn't convince Freddy. He's moving on. Please, can the cameras go with him? To his face, Todd says that Freddy is his best friend. But once he's gone, he says true friends don't leave other friends when they're down. Well, that escalated quickly. Tune in next week when I'll do my yearly mid-season reality check about the state of affairs in Gold Rush. And this year, it's about something really, really big. And don't forget to watch the previous episodes of Gold Rush in a Rush.